Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, you can hear me?
You sound good.
Cool.
Mic check on you.
Hello. What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday.
Bet. All right. Let's get it. You give us a countdown.
Come on, production assistant.
3, 2, 1.
No. You gotta do a quite, what's it called? Quiet on set.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Quiet on set,
This is what I do at tequila time.
How's everybody doing? We back with another episode of Creator Chronicles. It's your boy Douley, sitting here with my
everyone.
co-host.
I'm New James. How are you? I'm a photographer and brand coach. Back at it again with another episode of Creator Chronicles. Welcome back.
Thank y'all for tuning in once again. So we're gonna start this one off with a, little icebreaker.
Okay.
What did you accomplish this week?
Well, what did I accomplish? What didn't I accomplish? Because I'm always doing something. However,
As you
what I
should.
did accomplish is I found a new workplace, a co-worker. I found a couple places actually, like 3 to 4, because I can't do the at-home work anymore. It's driving me insane. I feel like the walls is closing in. And also recently, I just read something saying like you cannot expect to get work done in your bed. Like you can't try being in your bed on your like laptop. Like that's not what your bedroom's for. It's to sleep and relax and
Okay.
decompress from your day and change your clothes and all that kind of stuff. And your living room is to chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like
where you relax.
exactly. But these working spaces, I found somewhere to get my work done at multitudes of places, and I'm just happy about that because it's helped. I've been more effective all around, and I just I have a better energy when it comes to getting work done.
You know what's crazy? I noticed that about myself too. I can't work at home.
Yeah,
Like I just don't be focused.
that's not the
I
vibe.
just end up BSing. The PS5 right there. So I gotta leave the house to really get work done. Yeah.
the rolling tray be right there. You be like,
It's even crazier because like even with the like whole when I used to have a 9 to 5, like I would ask myself like, should I try to go get a remote job? My brain wouldn't let me do that. I'd sleep the whole. I'm telling you, I would sleep the whole way through.
not
I couldn't
only
do work
that,
from home.
remote work that does remote work, like it doesn't go together. Hybrid is more ideal because it's like I'm the type of person I can't have the same kind of day. I need the day to be
A little different. I need something different. I need something
to
new.
do. I
Yeah.
need something to switch it on up.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to wear this cute outfit into the office so I can start my day. Like you look how you feel. If I'm at home doing remote work all the daggone time, I'm gonna feel like a bum 5 days a week. I don't like that. I don't like that.
A paid bum.
Okay. But, yeah, a paid bum basically. But I feel like just because, like, I don't know, like we need nature, we need outside, we need fresh air, we need to get a breath of fresh air, we need vitamin D. It's so important because I'm be honest with you, like I know someone who worked a remote job and was quote unquote fine because they could pay their bills, but it's like that's all they were doing is paying their bills. They never left their apartment, barely. You know what I mean? It's not like they had a pet or anything. So
Man, the pandemic was a rough time.
for a lot of people, but for me it was a breeze. I liked the pandemic. I was like, this is how life shoulda.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little mad during the pandemic. I was trying to be proactive. When I found out the whole thing was about to shut down and shit, my proactive ass went to go get another job. So I didn't qualify for none of that money. I was so fucking mad. I was on, IG through the whole pandemic. You browse IG, everybody turning up. Where the fuck niggas get money from?
Rich as
Ain't nobody
hell.
working.
Rich as hell.
But,
Okay. 'cause
Pandemic boys
I
was
was
up.
wealthy then too. I'm still wealthy now. But I was a little wealthier
That was the
then.
That was the time. But all right, to break into the topic of the day.
Let's do it.
Topic of the day. Pet peeves photographers have. What do you think, like the top, what number should we do? Let's do the top
3.
three.
Top 3.
Pet peeves
Pet peeves
photographers
of
have.
photographers. Ooh, I have one. Don't edit over my pictures.
Okay.
Don't edit, because it don't need no
That's pretty
extra
annoying.
editing.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you could do better than me? And if
Right,
you
if you
could,
book
you
me.
would. And if you would, if you could, you know what I'm trying to say. But no, don't do that. That's annoying because it's like you basically like that's like going to get a dress made and then you go get the dress made and you be like, girl, you didn't even cut the end right. Let me.
Right in front of the
And then you looking crazy wearing the dress that she didn't make for you. You went and created your own other dress because you thought you could do it better, and whole time you look a mess. Like, it's the same thing. Like, don't do that.
So mine is when I'm shooting, like, it could be on set, it could be in the studio or wherever. When I'm shooting, and I'll allow my clients to like bring a guest.
Oh, okay.
You know, you can bring, I have a limit, you know.
How many, what's your limit?
So it depends, right? I say 2 to 4 is fine with me. 2 to 4 guests is fine.
That's a lot.
In very rare cases, would I have a person want to bring 4? Normally it's 2. You know, to bring their friend to come support or whatever they bring them for, I don't know.
Right.
But
Assistance.
I hate when I'm shooting and the person's guests are like all up on me.
No
like they're looking at
boundaries.
the camera while I'm shooting.
Yeah,
and, you know, I'm
like they're in your photographer
in my
box.
space. Like I move
and the
around
box
when I
be
shoot.
like everywhere from the backdrop all the way back to the equipment. So
Yeah.
you really need to give me 2 feet or 6
yeah,
feet.
6 feet for real.
Like you really should be sitting down. Like, if we're
I'm about to
honestly
start
speaking.
handing them the camera. Like, do you want to shoot it?
You got this?
On my back. But I hate when they be on
Can
my
you do this
back.
better?
You know, but I'm fine with them being there to support, you know, with their girl or whoever's like being photographed. I'm cool with that. That's fine. Show her some love or whoever's being photographed. You know, that's fine. But give us space. Have respect for our personal space. Like, when you get in our space, you kind of mess with our thought process and how we, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Trigger that.
So it's fine to show love and stuff, but space. Don't be on my back.
Okay.
And then for the third one, so you said
I said don't edit my pictures. You said give you some
give me
room.
space.
It's the pricing. It's the price. Don't ask no question. It is what it is. You inquired, I answered. You need to now evaluate with your own self and your team and those, you know, responsible for allocating the budget. Y'all need to put your heads together and figure out if this is something y'all gonna invest in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And honestly, anytime you're investing in photography, it is an investment. But, because when are you gonna do it again? It's gonna take you 10 years before you do it again.
Like, I've had people, it's crazy you said, I've had people tell me that I've done headshots for recently, that have told me that the last time they got a headshot was 5-10 years ago. 5-10 years ago. I was like, damn. He's like, he got the same headshot he got 10 years ago, still on his LinkedIn.
That's insane, though.
Yeah,
that's
10 years.
insane. And it's like, that's not even an updated photo.
But that's not even you anymore, bro.
You really catfishing because you done lost weight.
Yep.
You done gained weight. Your skin done
Probably
changed.
got gray hair
changed your
now.
hair like 10 times. Like,
That's not even you anymore.
you know what I mean? Like, you.
So what do you think the recommended, how often should someone update their headshot?
Quarterly.
Every 3 months?
Quarterly.
Yeah. I
Quarterly.
think okay, that's a good point, because
Quarterly.
if you had hair and you cut your hair, you need an update. If you colored your hair, you need an update.
Not even that. It's just that's how you're going to have to keep yourself relevant in
Right.
this. Did you not see the Apple Vision Pro come out? Like, I don't know if people get it or not. Like, society's advancing. Like, you need to, if you don't post on social, people will dead forget you exist. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, why would you ever think you could get away with not having images?
Right.
Like, you gonna keep posting that same image from, like, we seen that
Right.
one. Did you change your clothes since then or what? Like, we saw
Okay.
that one.
All right, bet. So to shift a little bit,
Okay.
done talking about the pet peeves. So next topic.
Next topic.
Next
we talk
topic.
about. We chatting about today.
I've been thinking lately. I actually tried this myself. So the inquiry process.
Okay. Photographers.
I've met,
inquiry
for
process.
photography inquiry process. I've had some colleagues tell me that they're not comfortable showing their price on their website. They want to do inquiry based, you know, that's inquiry based pricing, I guess is what it's called. And
I get that.
on my end, I actually show my prices because, and I tried the inquiry based thing for 1 month. I tried it and it didn't go well for me. I don't know if it's because I'm too used to what I started doing, you know, with just having my price on my site and knowing that, I don't know, for me it's transparency. Like, if a person goes to my site and they see my pricing,
They need to know if they can afford
they
you.
need to know if they can afford me before. And then that way, when they do inquire with me, they already know what they're working with. Like, I've had people, you know, they see my price and they send me a message through the site, a contact form, whatever. They're like, hey, I want to book this. but blah, blah, blah. So they know like, okay, I see your pricing, I see your packages, and I see one that might work for me, but I want to make sure that
That's what I think it is.
You know,
Yeah.
can I modify it to get this and this in there too? And then they know that it's a price difference. They know it's going to be a difference.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you do inquiry-based pricing, I don't know. For me personally, I had to get out the habit of asking people their budget. I stopped caring about their budget. I stopped caring about it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you come to my site and you want to book me, this is what you're gonna pay.
You must have the budget.
Yeah, this is what you're gonna pay. Like,
you must
so your
have
budget doesn't really
spending
matter
power.
to me, respectfully.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah. So, but what do you think?
For me personally, like my rate has always been my rate.
Right.
I really could drag and increase. I've increased slightly, but that's only because of the software and systems I've put in place to now advance your customer experience. So the raise in price is very well, like, you know what I'm saying? You'll see it. You'll see it in the final part and the smoothness of the process. Like, you're not gonna be searching through your text messages. You're gonna go straight to your email and receive your deliverable.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can tell the communication will be up to par, versus another provider. And that's not to shade someone else. It's more so just, you're investing in the quality of business you're about to receive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, you gotta pay my price or else.
Right.
But, I'm gonna be transparent about mine because at the end of the day, I need this at the bare minimum. You know what I mean? That's why it's there for you to see what, can we do business or not? Can we or can't we? And I feel like transparency has always served me right in sales in general, because people just want to know what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
They rather know everything up front. Give them the good before the bad, or the bad before the good. Just give it to them. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. It gives them time to compare, and then compare to everybody else. Everybody else is not being transparent. It's not an easy process. They're not as friendly. They're not as
seamless,
you know what I'm saying? They're not you. So just that in general is just beneficial. Just being upfront, like you have an advantage. Like,
somebody in the channel had sent a reel. It was talking about something about, when a client asks for your pricing, what to say, what not to say. And that kind of brought back the whole transparency thing in my mind. I was like, I remember when I was in sales, and like they would try to train us to sell, train us how to be salespeople to sell. But my personality, I would never, anybody I ever sold a car to, I didn't try to sell them nothing. I just kind of added value to whatever they wanted. Like, try to have a conversation and show them that I cared. Like, if they came in for a car, they just had a baby and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll just use my knowledge to be like, okay, in a situation like this, people normally go with so-and-so vehicle. It has this, this, and that. And then I'll give them something to compare it to, and let them make the decision. I was never pushy, never, just have a good conversation, show them I care, because I realized that the more people spend time with you, that's them investing in you. You know what I'm saying? Time is money.
okay.
So like eventually, like in sales, they'll end up spending money with you.
For sure.
So it's like, why do I have to?
Contingent upon the relationship.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was like, why do I have to try to sell them something when they're already sold? You already have.
They're sold on you.
Exactly.
So it's like once you sell them on you, at that point it's more so on you to. It's like your responsibility to now do your job.
Exactly.
And like literally like add value to them based upon what you know, being a salesperson for whatever the heck you're selling, whether it be a product or a service. So like I've also, that's so crazy. We both used to sell cars.
Yeah.
Like that's
Did
funny.
that shit for 6 years.
Matt, I did it for 2. You could have kept that.
What brand were you selling?
I was selling for Enterprise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I
definitely did
came
that
up,
shit.
I was selling insurance as a rental agent. And then after that, I got promoted to sell cars. Like you had to come up from the bottom to the top to sell cars. So they taught us how to be salesmen, sales with people, account managers, sales consultants. That was our title. But that just comes from like just having certain characteristics of an entrepreneur, honestly, like being an active listener, prioritizing your customer, following the process, and don't ever
skip steps.
Because when you do it, like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's rules for a reason. You know what I mean? And every single time I didn't follow the process,
lesson definitely follows.
I fumbled.
Yeah.
And every time I did follow the process, sale. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want to give too much gems, but I can easily say that people will tell you how to sell to them.
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
Literally, that's why you just listen.
That's why you need to prioritize.
Actually, one of my
being an active
OGs,
listener.
when I was selling, he had been there for like probably 10 years by the time I even started. So he probably been there for about what, 16 years now, roughly. He told me, not even told me, it came to a point where I was looking at my paychecks when I first started out, and I was looking at the older guys, you know, the more experienced guys, their checks. Like when we would have conversations, they said, you know, you just come, you just bullshit, talk, conversate, whatever. And like I'd hear them, they wouldn't give the exact number. Huh?
Conversate's not a word, it's converse.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, converse.
I don't want people to judge you, so I just wanted to correct
Nah, good luck.
you.
Converse, yeah. So like when we be talking, they like discuss what they make yearly, and it'd be up to you to like do the math, like okay,
Six
average,
figures.
you know what I'm saying, type shit.
Especially if they've
And
been
I'm
in
like,
it longer
how?
than 2 years, yeah.
And I had walked up to him one day and asked him on the day they give you the commission sheets, and I just asked him, I was like, how do you, like, and he was like, I just listen. And that's his personality. He does not talk. He does not talk. If he talks, we're just joking. Like, it's just jokes. But like when he's like with a client, it's straight business. Like he's not trying, and he's the same way. He's not trying to sell them nothing. He's literally, when I watch him, he's just listening. Listening, asking questions to like cater to like what they want. Like what do you want? Those type of questions. But I was like, damn. So I started adopting that, and it worked for me.
You left your job.
Yeah,
You
it
fired
worked
your
for
job.
me.
Period. Yeah.
It worked.
It did work. I love
So,
that.
yeah.
I low-key fired my job too. I felt like I didn't need them after I had my master's degree. I was like, oh, all right, y'all. It was nice knowing y'all. It was like they felt used. They didn't like the fact that I knew that I didn't need them. Like,
Yeah.
And a lot of the seniors in my like workspace, they hated the fact that I prioritized school over the job. And I'm just like, you're mad.
like-
and I'm just like, bruh, like, I'm gonna touch
Nobody
money
wants to work for y'all
regardless.
for their whole life.
First of all, I don't want to be miserable like y'all. Like that was the main priority. Like a customer will come in, and then I look at like the top sales. I'd be like, "Ain't you finna sell? Like go."
Right.
And then she just be like, like I could tell it'll piss her off that I wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like
Jumpy to go do it.
Cause I didn't care to. I've made enough.
Right.
Like, and it's not like I was like easily satisfied. They refused to educate me, you know, to be better. You know what I mean? It's not like I didn't ask or I was being a bum on the log. They
Right.
knew I was capable of what I was doing, but they felt like they weren't gonna, they didn't have to empower me to be better. They felt like, oh, if I wanna be empowered, I need to figure it out on my own. You know what I mean? Instead of like actually being a nurturer to me, cause it's like
Trying to push
realistically, if you set me up, I'm gonna make sure you're, you know what I'm saying, you're even more in a better position. Shoot, I might be winning so much, I'm be like, huh, you wanna split this? Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, people feel like they gotta go out their own way and snake you, and it's like, no, there's enough for everybody to have.
Yeah.
So I think
But people don't realize that, unfortunately.
They don't, but collaboration is key, and that's something I've just learned over the course
Like you said last time, at the top, they collaborate.
collaborating. Okay.
But yeah, so that's episode 2.
Okay, I'm digging it.
Appreciate y'all for tuning
Thanks for
in.
tuning in.
Creator Chronicles. Tune into the next one. Dooley checking out.
Bye.